Often imitated, never duplicated. The one and only B. Scott. You're listening to The B. Scott Show. Get ready, love muffins. I always do that. I think I'm always going to laugh
Forever.
right when that... Forever. Unless I take the laugh out at the end.
I might.
Because when I hear myself laugh, I laugh.
Yeah, I might have to take it
I
out.
crack myself up.
You do.
All the time.
You do.
How was your weekend?
I feel like, I had the busiest weekend. It was a friend's birthday.
Mm-hmm.
So you know how people want to do the most for the entire weekend? So I participated in those events, and it was cool. Went out. I did take some time to lay by the pool.
Yeah, I saw your tweet. You were saying something about the pools and...
Pool season.
Pool season.
It's here.
I didn't know what that was. Like pool
ZN.
That's ZN?
Yeah.
Oh, that's season. The new slang?
I don't know. I just hashtagged it because I felt like it. Okay. Interestingly enough, I got shit on by a bird.
Oh, wow.
When I was laying out. Yeah.
You know what? That's what you get.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
And it's supposed to be good luck.
That's what they say.
On,
it didn't feel like good luck. I was laying there.
Where did it hit you? It hit you
in the middle of the chest.
Oh.
No. So I'm going to tell you, my eyes were closed.
Oh.
I was taking a nap, and I felt this drop. And I was out there by myself. Nobody else was out there. So I was like, okay, so I know nobody splashed me. I opened my eyes, and I was like, ugh, and I just wiped it off of me and went and got in the pool water and tried to wash it off.
No, you went in the pool water to get the bird shit off?
What was I going to do?
Go to the bathroom?
It was
That's
closer.
so unsanitary.
It was closer.
How dare you?
I did.
Oh, my God.
I did.
You like a baby that poops in the pool.
It was bird shit. I did not care. I was the only one out there. I did not care.
Yuck.
Yeah.
I'd be like, drain the pools, bird shit in it. Denver did it.
Yeah, I was mortified. I had just taken a selfie, maybe, 10 minutes prior, and I was like, man. And then I was thankful because, had a gust of wind came, and it moved up just an inch. It would have been in my face.
Oh, my God.
And that would have been terrible.
See, saved by a gust of wind. This weekend for me, I've literally been doing the most.
It looked like it.
And, mind your business. See,
it looks like it. What's this? This darker area on your neck. What's happening? Did you get hit? It's
a birthmark.
Okay.
A temporary birthmark.
It's a new birthmark. We have the same birthday. I've seen you on the birthday for a while. That's new to me.
Yeah. Okay, I have a hickey.
Okay.
But also, you need to mind your business. You need to mind your business. This is grown folks.
You are my business.
Like we say in the South. You got to stay out of grown folks' business now. So what had happened was, this weekend,
think I want to know.
I've had it's been a crazy weekend. So I went out on a date with a guy from Tinder.
Okay.
And just to say, the people on these apps, they definitely put their best foot forward on the app.
Okay.
And so when they show up in person, oftentimes it's a much different situation. They look a lot different than what I thought it was going to be.
That's scary.
And so basically, I could tell, when I first walked up, I was like, oh, okay, this is not going to be what I thought it was, what was presented to me. But I'm going to go with it because I don't want to hurt his feelings or whatever. So we had dinner. I could tell he was really, really into me, super into me. But at the end of the day, I just didn't like what he was serving up.
What was wrong with it? Like what?
It just, I could tell he was a nice person. It's like one of the fundamental things I think we all go through. The people we like oftentimes don't like us, and the people who like us, we don't like. And I think that's just where I'm at with it.
Gotcha.
And he just, I didn't have that sexual attraction. I didn't have that mental attraction either, or it was just nothing.
So this isn't where the hickey came from.
No.
I was waiting for that part. I was like, you went on a date, and then I'm trying to get to the goods.
Okay, I'm getting there now.
Okay.
Hold your horses now. Take a break.
Okay.
Think about it. Okay. So after that was done, I get a text from an old piece that I used to talk to years ago that used to live in Long Beach, and now he moved on to San Francisco. And so he was like, I'm in town. What you doing? I had just came in from that date. Same night.
Okay, so you went on a double date.
A double date. A double decker.
Oh.
And so, so he hit me up, was like, hey, I'm in town. I want to come through. And I know what that means. He wants to come and get these good done debbies. And so that's where the hickey came from.
Gotcha.
And when he was doing it, I was like, stop. I was like trying to get away from it.
Like when it's happening. You feel it.
I thought he was trying to mark me or something. And I was like, this is like, we're not in high school. But then I started fighting it because I didn't want to get a crook in my neck. Sometimes when someone's kissing your neck and you try to pull it away and it's like a crook. I'd rather have a hickey than like
a muscle spasm.
moment.
Yeah.
pull muscle in my neck and things.
Okay.
So that happened.
So this was on Friday?
Yes.
So you went through the whole weekend like that?
Yes.
Okay.
And I finish telling that story though. So when it was done or whatever, like I guess because of our history, he thought he was going to go to sleep. So I was like, okay, come on, let's take a shower. And then while he was in the shower, I got out early and turned on all the lights. Turn them all on. Like I was like, okay,
shady.
Yes, it's time. I was like, literally.
So did he get the hint? Like, did he?
Oh, he got it.
Okay.
He started putting his clothes on, and he was like, "Thank you so much." I was like, "You're welcome."
Very transactional.
Very transactional. You know, don't let the door hit you with the good Lord split you.
Oh my God.
Blessings and prosperity to you on your way to wherever you were going to stay for that night.
Okay.
And so that happened, and then I had not a date. It was just like, you know, like someone you wanted to hang out with again for a while. And so that happened last night. And it just reminded me, like, I just feel like at this point with me and with men, like, I don't have to compromise to get the things that I want. Right. I just haven't necessarily met the person that
has
everything I want, or the person I need to be with. And for my love muffins out there that are in a similar situation, like we are all as humans looking for love. We want to share this human experience with another person.
Right.
And we all are going through that. But I would just encourage my love muffins, like I'm encouraging myself, don't sell yourself short. Don't just jump into a relationship or make something work just because you want to have somebody. Because I could have done that. And I don't want to do that. I'm going to keep dating. I'm going to keep getting hickeys on my neck.
Until you find the right one.
Until I find the right one. Hopefully one day I'll get marked by the right one. And I'll be like, oh, he gave me a hickey and I'm happy about it. And we's going to get married.
Oh, my God.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Speaking of dating.
What?
Let's get into the lovebscott.com exclusive.
Oh.
Remember when I used to do this is the lovebscott.com
We used to get so much shit for that.
Mm-hmm. We used to put that all
that was
over.
Back when we were leaking things.
Leaking songs.
Well,
didn't we leak Britney?
Was
Britney
and Britney,
a Beyonce song too?
Woman.
Right?
We leaked. Actually, there were two Britney, Scream and Shout, and then another one. We had a good run.
People they don't understand that.
And then I remember when I leaked Loud and got death threats.
Ooh.
Yeah, that wasn't on the site though. That was just personal.
Right.
But yeah.
But it was like, you know, we have been doing exclusives for quite some time.
It's been a long time.
That's what makes us, in some respects, different from a lot of other people, is that we have exclusives.
Speak on it.
And, you know, I feel like I can definitely tell when people feel some kind of way about our exclusives. Because you see them. You see all things. So this Jennifer Lopez exclusive, right? All the major publications cited us. People, Us Weekly,
okay,
New York Daily Mail,
the list goes on.
Allure, Cosmopolitan, E News, like every major outlet cited us. But somehow, a good number of our peers, black media, didn't give us not an
one
inkling of credit. That's how I know you up in your feelings. You mad because you don't never get no exclusives. You mad because I feel like I believe in abundance. I believe on lovebscott.com, we help pioneer or help push forward the clear linking of other sources. We have done that for now so long, I don't remember when we even started. It's been so long ago. Like, if we get something from TMZ, we clearly state that we got it from TMZ.
Because what's it matter?
What does it matter?
It doesn't matter.
What does it matter? You know, if it's like people, giving people credit is not going to take anything from you.
Nothing at all.
It's not going to it's not going to take not near one of my love muffins from me if I give credit to somebody where I got the story from. But somehow with this J-Lo exclusive, which was a major exclusive.
It was a good one.
It shook the table.
It was a good one.
It was an A-list. Jennifer Lopez A-list.
As A as you can get, really.
A-Rod is A-list.
Is he?
Well, B-list.
Okay.
But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm just saying it's a huge story to get.
Yeah.
And I feel like if we're all in black media, like, I would be proud of another site for doing that. Because a lot of times we and black media are always reporting, even when it comes to our own black celebrities, we are reporting information secondhand or thirdhand from another source.
Right, from a People or
TMZ. So when we do get exclusives or we see one of our own getting an exclusive, we should credit them. 100%. We should be happy for them.
100%.
Like, I just don't get it. It's like, they had to go out their way. Like, a couple of them cited people
who cited us
in the first sentence, the first couple sentences. So I know you went out your way to ignore that big ass
Love B. Scott
exclusive as first reported by lovebscott.com. And then we got an address. I ain't gonna say the website's name, but then there was another website.
Oh my God, this pissed me off.
It pissed me off too. There's another website who 2 days before we ran our exclusive ran a story that we hadn't seen.
Never been to the site a day in my life.
Day in my life. Don't know who this person is. I mean, God bless you, release you, whatever. So he got upset about the fact that he ran a story saying that J-Lo and A-Rod are romantically linked. And what did he say? What did he even say?
That. He added that at the end. He said that. Somebody said that Jennifer Lopez and A-Rod were going to the Bahamas. He was like, it's a wild rumor. I don't know if it's true. I don't think that A-Rod can pull J-Lo. We'll just have to wait for pictures.
Right.
More or less. So
he reported a wild rumor that he did not believe was true.
So, fast forward to when we ran our story.
Right.
We got the message. And, somebody who was present for, whatever Jennifer and A-Rod were doing was like, hey, I'm here. This is happening. I'm seeing it. And then there were, all of these intimate details about, their relationship, when it started, when it ended, how her and Drake split, why they split. It was a very detailed account of what's really happening. So for us, we ran a detailed account, minus some of the revealing intimate details to protecting our source, but we ran a very specific, detailed account of what is actually happening. This is what's going on. It's not a rumor. It's not hearsay. It's fact. And what's his face got mad. Mm-hmm. He got mad.
Because we ran our exclusive details that came to us. Exclusive. That does not necessarily mean first reported.
No.
Exclusive means you have exclusive details that no one else has pertaining to a particular topic.
Correct. So when we ran our exclusive,
right,
then Page Six ran their exclusive. They had pictures, and then Entertainment Tonight ran their exclusive. After
exactly,
all with different pieces of this larger puzzle.
Right. But we were the first to report that they were dating.
That we even had a puzzle to put together.
Yes, we were the first to report that they were dating and they were an item.
Right.
It's a different from when you post something and it's a rumor that you don't believe.
Right. And you explicitly say, I don't believe it.
I don't believe it, as opposed to fact.
Right.
Like a source in the room.
Right.
When I, as B. Scott of lovebscott.com, run an exclusive, trust and believe it's a direct source.
It's vetted.
They've seen it.
It's certified.
They work on the show. Something.
Right.
I'm not going to put my name. I never have. Mm-mm. We have never been wrong.
No.
No. Not a major exclusive. No, because it's such a direct source. There's no way for it to be wrong.
Mm-mm.
Ever. We've had some people to try to renege on a story that they done said. But ain't no reneging around here.
That would make you a renegger.
Right. So, I'm done.
I couldn't help myself.
I know, you had to go there. So, yeah, that was our exclusive. It was great.
It was good.
It was like, and I really do be minding my business. We do not have, reporters. We don't have people going around trying to dig up stuff on people. Mm-hmm. My exclusives really come to me as I'm minding my own business.
Pretty much.
I be tending to my business. B. Scott's been, getting hickeys on my neck and things. I got stuff to do.
Clearly.
And people start blowing up my DM. They text me. Mm. I am always open to the tea. Like, if there's anybody listening right now that has tea, please give it to me. Go to lovebscott.com, click on the contact form, reach out to us. I will run the tea after I vet it. But I'm not in the business of going around snooping.
No. And I think that's a pretty common misconception of what we do.
What we do.
Like, we don't really, really care to dive deep into other people's business. Mm-mm. But if it's out there, it's out there.
Yeah. And if somebody else, like this type of story with J-Lo running dating.
Well, she might be. She might be.
J-Lo dating A-Rod. If it wasn't us, it would be somebody else. And I like running this type of story because it's not like the Tamar exclusive where not exclusive where they were getting a divorce and all this drama and fighting and stuff that we had. Yeah. That is more so like, I can see how that can affect people. Yeah. If you run that type of story. This is more
it's light.
It's light. It's like someone being pregnant.
Right.
I wish we almost had the Beyonce twins exclusive.
We did.
Because I got a warning shot from someone who said that she was going to be releasing she was going to making a major announcement
on a Monday.
Turned out that she made her major announcement
on Wednesday.
On a Wednesday, I think.
Yeah, it was Wednesday.
So I feel like if I was so close to that one.
It's fine.
That was a near miss. LoveBscott.com.
It's all good because we did learn exclusively that she and Jay-Z are opening a restaurant.
We did.
In LA.
Yes.
Don't know when.
Yeah.
But it's going to go in the old Cat and Fiddle location on Sunset. And it's supposed to be like super big and pretty, and they're hiring chefs, and I'm looking forward to going.
Yeah, I loved Cat and Fiddle.
Cat
and Fiddle on Sunset. I remember it just having such a beautiful courtyard.
Yeah, I hope they keep that, which I think they will.
They will. It's no way. I hope they don't like bulldoze down those beautiful mature trees that they have there.
Well, from what I was told, I mean, they're redeveloping like that whole corner. Mm-hmm. So I'm sure there's going to be some old, some new. They got to probably do some parking stuff. So we'll see.
So we literally on LoveBscott.com had back-to-back exclusives. And the Beyonce one, the other black media, they just
like we didn't see that.
We didn't see that. We don't receive it. It's like a Yana and Oprah. We don't receive it. I don't receive it. I couldn't receive it.
Yeah.
Cool. It's cool. But because that's the beauty about having your own platform that millions and millions of people interact with. When we push it out,
they get seen.
It's out.
Yeah.
I mean, when we come out with something, oh baby.
It's also really dangerous too when you think about it because we have to be very careful, in terms of what we do push out.
For sure.
Just because,
Yeah. And I think one of the first times I truly realized the magnitude of our platform and the power it has was when I was going through the whole BET situation.
Oh, yeah.
And being able to have something like that happen to me, but also have a platform where I can respond and push back.
Right.
So in the platform, it allowed us to control and help control the narrative that we wanted to put out. And not let somebody else, the powers that be, Viacom or whatever, paint the picture that they wanted to paint. Mm-hmm. And that's a beautiful thing.
It is.
And I would empower.
Empower.
No, I would say I would empower my Love Muffins to, start in your own way. We all are our own brands. So to kind of create your own platform and, your own network of people that you can, share information with and vice versa. Because, my platform, I just think it's just amazing that how many people interacts with us.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy. It's like sometimes I take it for granted. I mean, it's because I've been doing it for like 12 years. I moved here in 2005, started the website in 2007, but I was blogging for 2 years before that. Me and one of my best friends, Chaka, we were blogging before that. So it actually started in 2005. I was blogging when it was Blogspots.
Ooh.
Yeah, I had a blogspot before LoveBscott.com.
I think they're still around, too.
Yeah, I see some people still have it. That's old school. That's like when you see one of them Hotmail accounts.
Oh,
I was like, you still got Hotmail?
Oh, Jesus.
Not Hotmail. Not the good old Hotmail or Black Planet.
Oh,
I didn't know the Black Planet's still around, but they are.
They are.
What do they do nowadays?
Nothing.
Yeah, I just personally feel like, people, I get sometimes when you are in a particular business or field or whatever, and you see one of your competitors doing something really great, in our situation, dropping exclusives, and it may make you feel some kind of way.
But it shouldn't.
And you should, even if it makes you feel some kind of way, you should try to push yourself to be better.
Work harder.
Yeah, work harder and do better.
Do better.
Be better, do better,
better.
Just...
Anyway.
I'm just saying, like, it's just like, I'm tired of that. Like, I want to be the change I want to see in the world. Okay?
I can't with you. Not today. It is a Monday.
It is a Monday, but by the time this comes out, it will be Tuesday.
And I still won't be able to deal with you then.
Yes.
So.
And these love muffins need to start tapping some neighbors, because it's Tap Your Neighbor Tuesday. On Tuesday, I don't care where you are, what you're doing, you need to tap your neighbor.
And say neighbor?
And say, neighbor, do you know who B. Scott is? Do you know who he is?
How do you spell that?
I don't know. Okay. Yeah. Maybe like a...
I-E...
Or...
I-I-H.
Yeah. Or...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know who B. Scott is? Have you heard his podcast? Have you went to iTunes and subscribed and rated and reviewed it? Do you go to lovebscott.com every day? I'm going to start testing Love Muffins. When Love Muffins come up in my face, they come up to me all the time. Love Muffins come up to me. I'm going to start testing them. I'm going to be like, do you go to lovebscott.com every day? Do you listen to my podcast? Can you go back and quote one of, my first video? What was my first video about? That's actually really good to do.
No,
I'm going to start doing that.
But this guy is so self-absorbed. All he could do was ask me about himself.
Right.
He knows what they're going to say.
Yeah. I mean, I can't win for losing anyway. Don't let me not feel like taking a picture.
Right.
I met this guy and he was so mean and rude. He didn't get me my picture.
I don't know who he thinks he is.
I don't know who he thinks he is.
Like, we were just trying to go to Chipotle.
Right. I just literally looked like I, fell out of bed.
Right.
I always now I realize in the beginning, I used to I always felt like I needed to be perfect in pictures. Mm-hmm. Like I need to be done up. I need to have my hair and makeup together because it's going to get out there or whatever. But over time, I realized that I have to accept how I look in my various forms, whether I feel I look good or not, because it's a part of who I am.
Right.
No one looks fabulous all the time. No one looks like they would want all the time. It's just not possible. All the celebrities that you love muffins look up to and know they look busted just like everybody else when you catch them off guard. Trust and believe. So, you just have to get to a place of acceptance of yourself. And now I take a picture. I don't care. Whatever you want. I said, whatever y'all want. Cause we want a picture. Okay, yeah. What you want me to do now? You want me, the love muffins like, can you say, oh, Lord have mercy, cut the clock to Daddy Murphy? Oh, yep, I can do that.
They still make you do that?
They do.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Or they say, come on, get it good and Debbie's.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, hey, love muffins, it's Visca. That was a little hoarse.
It was.
My throat has been getting a lot of use.
Okay. Well, back to these topics.
Busy weekend. It was a busy weekend.
I don't even know where to start. I don't even know where to start.
Oh, that was a good one. I was like, I'm on fire.
You are.
Ow! Yes. Okay. Let's get to... let's see what I'm going to get to.
Where you want to start?
Speaking of Blast of the Past, Tyra Banks. She is now going to be the host of America's Got Talent.
That came out of absolutely nowhere.
Blast of the Past, because I was talking about my old sayings and things I used to do and quizzing my love muffins about and things of nature. So anyway, Tyra Banks is going to be the new host of America's Got Talent.
And that's fine. I'll watch the show anyway. So
true. I just expected Tyra to be doing something
else.
It kind of feels like, to me, she wants to be relevant.
Right.
She wants to be relevant. She wants to be like, hi, I'm here. Mm-hmm. This is a part of her saying, hi, I'm here.
Yeah, and she has a beauty brand. Please don't. Please don't, because I will get stuck in my head for the next 4 days.
Who was singing
Keisha
that?
Campbell.
I am here.
Oh, I hate that
She
song.
is like...
But that performance was legendary in its own right.
It was. That really performance was. And the one of Ashanti when she was on the floor scooting across. What was that? And she did a little hand thing and she would scoot and do a little hand move and scoot and then scoot.
Oh.
The way she scooted across that stage.
It was terrible.
What show was that she scooted across the stage on? Was it The Real?
Wendy?
Oh, Wendy. Wendy.
Or
was
it Queen
Wendy.
I don't know. It was one of those.
It was one of them.
It was one of those.
Wendy. Queen Latifah's show came and went so quick.
That's why I think it might have been Queen Latifah, maybe. I don't know. Anyway.
Queen Latifah's show happened so quick. I was like, did that happen? Was that really a season?
And I was really rooting for her because I genuinely like Queen Latifah.
I genuinely like Queen Latifah, but she was so fake on that show.
Yeah.
she was not herself. Like Queen Latifah, if you're going to do a talk show, I'm going to need for you to loosen up a little bit.
Right.
And like...
She was trying to be Michelle Obama.
She's trying to be Michelle Obama mixed with Ellen. And you're not Ellen. You don't come out doing a little dance and stuff and trying to shuck and jive. You don't do that. Come out and be Queen Latifah. Right. There's a real side of Queen Latifah that needs to be unleashed. Unleash the Kraken. What is it? The Kraken.
You are on one today. Really on
That's what good sex
will do. You had
a
good weekend. I'm about to say you had a really good weekend.
That's what good ding ding will do. It would change your life.
Okay.
It would make you a new person. I feel anew. I can do anything
rejuvenated
through ding ding that strengthens me.
What in the blasphemous? No, I hope God strikes you down.
Well, it's not blasphemous if it's not in the Bible. Okay. I don't think that was an actual scripture.
Oh, okay.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
I wouldn't know. I'm a heathen. So.
I know you Bible-toting love muffins.
It's not me.
Will come from me if I was wrong. I don't think that was a scripture. Well, but being that I haven't read the Bible lately, I don't know. Could be.
It's not really for us anyway. So.
But getting damnation. Somebody was threw Leviticus in my face the other day.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so ridiculous.
I was like, say what now? Y'all still be throwing these old scriptures in people's faces?
No, what I love is like on our Facebook, and people get into like these really deep religious discussions about homosexuality and gender and trans identity, and I don't think they realize, whose page that they're having this discussion on. And they get so aggressive. Yeah. And they're so, dead set on proving, whatever their view is to be right or wrong. And it's really funny to me.
Right. It's like, it's really interesting, that whole dynamic. Like, the dichotomy of like...
I read a comment that was like, kill the gays. I was like, what? What do you mean?
Kill us?
No.
Come on, Shirley Caesar.
Why would you say that?
What was it, Shirley Caesar? No, Kim Burrell.
Both of
them. Been canceled.
Both of them
they so canceled. They went off. They have been canceled and returned to sender.
I haven't seen Kim Burrell since that. Rightfully so.
And she could have really had a little cute little moment with
Pharrell. Yeah.
On Hidden Figures.
Well, that's what happens.
I must admit, I do battle with trying to say that correctly.
Hidden Figures?
Yes.
Oh.
I do battle with it.
Do you?
Yes.
You battle with a lot of things.
You said it too. You said right there.
Figures?
You said Hidden Figures. See, you thought about it too because you want to say Hidden Fences.
No,
you did.
No, I didn't.
You did.
That was not in my mind.
Tell the truth and let the Lord love you. Look, tell the truth.
You're not about to Portia Williams.
Tell the truth. What I said. Tell the truth and let the Lord love your heart. No. You paused. You said hidden
because I paused when I talked.
No, you didn't. You a damn lie. You said hidden figures. Because you said fences. You wanted to say fences. I know you did.
I'm gonna tell you what it was. I almost said fingers.
Oh, okay.
So I was making sure that I was.
Oh, okay. Does that sound like the truth to you? Is that best you got to? Is that the best you got right now?
All I have is the truth.
Oh my goodness! And the truth did not set you free.
I feel free.
No, you don't.
I feel free.
You're still in shackles of those lies you just said.
I feel free. It is hot outside. I feel free.
Speaking of free, we have an update. Someone who's not going to be free for long.
Who?
Nicki Minaj's brother. Ooh. A new development came out, and according to the 12-year-old, that he had repeatedly raped before that. He threatened her. If she told anybody, he would anally rape her and abuse her. Other physical abuse.
Yeah, he needs to just hurry up and go to trial so they can put him away. He's a monster.
He's a monster. He's trash. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people say, well, why do you keep bringing this up in connection to Nicki Minaj's brother? I mean, Nicki Minaj. Well, this is his brother.
And it's interesting to me how I don't recall her publicly coming out and like disavowing him or that.
Yeah.
And then that's family. I understand why she wouldn't.
You can disavow that behavior, and let the court system figure out what's happening.
And it's not Nicki. I mean, it's anybody connected to any type of public figure whatsoever.
For sure.
I mean, everybody's relative, son, niece, nephew, brother, they all get it. If you're connected to somebody famous and you do something wrong, they're going to use the famous person in the headline because that's the only connection that people have to that person.
Yeah, I keep thinking about Remy Ma's, she is a pedophile. How she said pedophile.
Yeah. Yeah, speaking of, what did you think of Nicki's response to Remy in No Fraud?
So Nicki released 3 different songs. So over the weekend, or sometime Thursday night, right before the weekend, Nicki Minaj. I don't know why I keep saying Nicki Minaj. I like saying like Minaj. Nicki Minaj is so nasty. Okay. She released 3 songs.
She did.
2 of them. Let me say this. Okay, No Fries to me, she has a verse up there where she was kind of went in on Remy Ma.
A little bit.
And she has Drake and Lil Wayne on it. I like the song in of it's a bop. I'm not gonna lie. I like it. I like No Fries in and of itself. Mm-hmm. But I do not like it in regards to being a response to Remy Ma as a diss track.
Right.
Because there are time and place for everything. This is not it. Mm-hmm. And the reason why Nicki did it this way, it was because Remy Ma read her ass so thoroughly from A to Z that she had to do the only thing that she could do to save face, which is address her on a commercial track and have Drake and Lil Wayne on it.
Exactly.
And so it will be a success commercially, and then she can say, "Oh, I won the rap battle," or "Look at me, I'm like, we don't respond."
My songs are on the radio.
Yeah, we don't respond to people. We release hit singles or hit tracks.
But that's a response, girl.
It's a response.
It's a response.
You feel some kind of way.
A big way.
She feels kind of way, and the truth is, she lost respect.
100%.
Like, Remy Ma did what she needed to do. Remy Ma addressed her. Remy Ma thoroughly. Like, I mean, every potential piece of rumor, situation, everything out there, Remy Ma had in that 7-minute ether. Okay?
She-ether.
Yeah, she-ether. But it's ether. It's ether.
Yeah,
no, ether, you throw some ether on somebody. So, yeah, I still feel like it's unaddressed.
It is still unaddressed. And
personally, Remy Ma won. So we're going to say that. Remy Ma won the rap battle. Nicki Minaj did what I knew she was going to do, because there's no way she can come back and address Remy Ma like that.
No, but what I didn't appreciate was I didn't like how she then issued a challenge to Remy to drop a hit song in 72 hours. Yeah. Because that's not really what Remy does.
And wasn't
that's
the
not
purpose.
really what she's trying to do.
No.
And that didn't have anything to do with how she came for her.
Yeah. What it is that Nicki Minaj was talking shit.
Yeah.
Remy Ma addressed it on a track.
Right.
And Nicki Minaj didn't.
And let's be clear, once you reach a certain threshold of success, you have an entire machine behind you.
Oh, yeah.
Nicki's songs are hits because she has the machine.
Yeah.
So Remy doesn't have that. So either way, it's not going to happen.
Yeah. And don't get twisted. Remy Ma can't release a hit single. She just had one last year.
Yep.
All the Way Up was her.
And I didn't forget. I'm conceited. I got
a reason. That was my jam. I conceded. I got a reason.
So,
Ow.
Let's not. But I did like the other one. Changed it with Lil Wayne. And it's because it was 80% Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
And then she tried to sing on one and didn't work.
I do like Nicki Minaj's flow. I think it's cool. Certain, like Roman's Revenge.
I should have pieces in every song that I'm like, okay, that's cool. And then she ruins it.
But Nicki Minaj does have a stank-ass attitude. And I feel like you can feel that. And regardless of how popular you are or how much success you have, a stank-ass attitude is a stank-ass attitude, and it will affect your life.
Yeah. Nobody
wants to hang around a person with a stank-ass attitude. You can see it in Nicki Minaj. You can tell. And you also can tell she's very insecure. Because, and stuff that she posted on Instagram, and also how she popped off on, what's his name?
Party Next
Door for liking some pictures. And like, that's so, tweets, so caught up in social media that you see what people are saying or what people are saying
about you, but not to you.
Yeah, or they interpreted people on social media, her fans were interpreting what Party Next Door meant by liking some of her tweets.
Correct.
That is so speculative.
Well, she said in the past
you sitting over there just on edge.
Well, she said in the past that she doesn't even look at her main timeline. She only looks at the replies and like the people her fans that she follows. Like, she doesn't connect to the real world.
That's a way to be warped.
Right.
Looking at them delusional fans that follow. I mean, are you kidding me? Child. I'm just like,
Yeah.
I'm like, Nicki, do some soul searching. Get yourself together.
And stop saying bitches and sons.
Right.
That's really all I want. That's all I want.
Just do better. There you go. Do better.
Another theme of the episode, do better.
Do better. She should have responded back with a diss track. She should have responded back with some type of Roman's Revenge type of flow, and it should have been a thorough read as well.
Over a dope beat.
Yeah, it was good. It should have been like, we gonna be two diss track releasing bitches. You gonna do one, I'm gonna do one. You gonna do another, I'm gonna do another. And we gonna keep doing this until it's done. That's what it should have been.
But it wasn't.
You know, I'm in Paris and I got these glasses on and my titty out.
Which is great.
That sandbag titty. And that's that's supposed to distract us from the fact that you didn't respond to her after this girl literally went through the alphabet on her. She said, Raymond said A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P.
I haven't heard that song in so long.
Yeah.
Moving on. Moving on. Did you see Khloe Kardashian introduced Tristan to, what's his name?
Lamar
Odom. So Radar Online said that, I guess for whatever reason, Khloe decided to introduce her new boo, Tristan, to her ex-boo, Lamar. And they got into it.
Hands started flying.
Yeah, apparently Khloe didn't expect Lamar to be as sarcastic or feel the way he felt. And so Tristan picked up on it, and then next thing you know, they were scrapping. Which, I don't even know why Khloe would introduce them in the first place. But I mean, I guess because Lamar's still involved in the family, she felt it would be cool to just kind of make sure everybody was on the same page, but didn't go so well.
I have a question. Have you heard Lamar talk? Is he all the way back with us?
Yeah.
He's back.
Yeah. I mean, he's fully
normal.
Like full sentences.
Brains back, everything.
I mean,
I haven't really listened to
the
him.
best of its ability. I mean,
it's back to what it was
what
before.
it was before, yeah.
Okay. Hot damn ho, here we go again. Oh my God. My God. Because I haven't really paid that much attention to him.
Well, because then he got almost died and then came back and then got back on drugs and went to rehab and now he's back and living his life like it's golden.
I feel like if, people say what they want to say about the Kardashians, but she stuck by him, and I'm sure that they made sure he had the best of care during that time.
Yeah, they're the only reason he's alive.
Yeah.
They are the only reason he's alive.
Wow.
So.
And I also feel that, Khloe has the right to remove herself from that cycle.
Yep.
Drug addiction is something that, it's like a roller coaster, it's
up and down.
Up and down, up and down, up and down. And it damages the person that's doing it to themselves, but it also damages all the people around that person.
For sure.
And if she wants to divorce him, as she did, it's final, from what I understand, and move on with somebody else, she has a right to do so.
Absolutely.
Like, you can't, I mean, how far can you take it? How far do you go with it? Like, I mean, do it. Because we were once married and, we once loved each other, am I supposed to be on this roller coaster?
To you for the rest of my life? And we don't have any kids? Absolutely not.
Do I got to be on this roller coaster ride with you?
Absolutely not.
No, ma'am.
No,
ma'am, Pam. So Khloe did the right thing. She took that big booty on somewhere else.
Yep, to Tristan.
She actually has the biggest booty in the family. That
she
booty
does, and I don't know
huge.
Where that came from.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
It's
remember.
like, first it was Kim had the big booty, and then Khloe went and re-upped.
Mm-hmm.
Khloe was like, not today. And I just wonder what it is. Do you think it's a butt implant, or do you think it's just like a combination of fat that was been sucked out of other places in their body and then more fillers?
It's definitely not an implant. I would say that it's a combination of a fat transfer and then probably lipo along the thighs. So when you slim out your thighs, obviously your butt kind of stays.
And then you take
where
that fat and put it in the butt.
Right. And then you combine that with like the cellulite stuff and the skin tightening. And there's a lot of, alternative treatments going on besides implants. And I think it's really smart because when people say, your butt's fake, well, technically it's not fake because it's all me.
Yeah,
it's
fat
just
and stuff.
Different parts of me.
That's been sucked in.
Granted, I'm not saying I know this for a fact. I'm not a doctor. I am not anything, so don't try to come for me.
Right.
But
that's
just...
I feel like there's a combination of things going on. But I think it's just like, I wish they would leave some of the fat in the thigh so it could be more of a gradual. It is nothing about it looks real.
No, it's like 2 toothpicks in a grate.
Yeah. K. Michelle supposedly has actually finally went through with reducing her butt size.
Yeah, she.
It still looks huge to me.
Yeah,
but I did see one photo where it looked like it had been reduced a bit.
Well, she said she was going to do it like gradually. But then live your life. That's how I feel about it. Do what you want. I don't. Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah. I think it would look really nice on her if she just scaled it back just a little bit. Because K. Michelle is actually pretty.
She's stunning.
She's really pretty.
She's stunning.
When I did an interview with her, that's one thing I noticed. Like, damn, you're beautiful.
Like, really pretty.
Yeah, like really pretty.
Yeah.
Like, wow. Speaking of really pretty,
Who's really pretty?
I thought it was going to be somebody.
Oh, I was like, where are we going with this? Because I don't see anything pretty
Speaking
in
of
these
really
notes.
pretty,
But we can go to... Andrew.
He's not really pretty.
No, I said we can just skip the pretty.
Okay.
No. God, no.
God, no.
He has to pay...
I need to be delivered from him.
Me too.
I need for him to go away.
And I hate writing about him or reading about him, but it's so ridiculous. I feel like...
It's crazy.
It's entertaining.
So basically, Andrew Caldwell, who did the video talking about he was been delivered from being gay, that went viral, who also said that he had sexual relations with Cordell.
Yep. Cordell
Stewart, Portia's ex-husband.
Mm-hmm.
And then Cordell sued. Cordell sued Andrew, and he lost.
And so now Andrew has to pay up
$3 million.
And he lost because he didn't go to court, so he says.
Yeah.
But
they ain't ever getting that $3 million.
From where?
From where? How?
How
is he gonna get $3 million?
I don't know. He better go and do some more viral videos or something. Cause
he need to go back and get back into whatever
whatever they were doing.
Whoever you were getting delivered from.
Oh,
you better go on over there. If you did have a moment with Cordell, go on over and make it right now. That's not going over there, show up butt naked and be like, "Hey,
okay, I did not."
What did you need that visual?
No, I didn't. I need to move on.
When I thought about that, I thought about no, we're going back. It ain't over. It ain't never over. Nope. No, but that's why we need to get a bell. Go ding ding. But
you had enough ding ding this weekend. You don't do it anymore.
Mind your business. Just because I shared does not mean that you can, violate my nether regions.
No.
Okay. So, but getting back to this, I'm saying I had a visual of Cordell. Remember Cordell when he backed his booty up in that camera? The new pictures of Cordell.
I know the music, but on my drink.
And he had the biggest old booty. Because we have to talk about that because we didn't have the podcast when that came out. Cordell had new photos that leaked, and he showed his booty. He tooted that booty up. He tooted it up in the air.
I'm laughing because I don't know what to say.
I mean, it was a big old booty.
It was, yeah.
It was like, I think that's his best asset.
Literally?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, since we were kind of talking about
Cordell and Portia,
let's talk about Housewives. Mm-hmm.
Did you watch it last night?
I did not, because I was doing other things.
Oh yeah, you were out and about.
I was out and about. Okay, you watched it. What happened? What's the lowdown on the Housewives of Atlanta?
So basically, Candy and Portia had that big blowout dinner in Maui, right? So the next day, Phaedra wanted to do like a restoration service and get everybody together and kind of hash out what happened in that quote unquote service. Now, mind you, Phaedra's restoration service was the equivalent of getting all the girls in a hotel room with cheap Moscato and glasses and sitting them down and giving them like a space to talk.
Well, not to cut you off, my problem with Phaedra is, see, once again...
We have a lot of problems with Phaedra.
But my problem is that Phaedra was the one that's saying that Candy was fucking Shamia.
So we'll get back to that because...
It was Phaedra going, she's fucking Shamia. Like,
right, but remember when
hole.
Candy was here, she told us that Phaedra and Portia and Sheree, they thought that moment was off camera. So in the context of
the show,
everything that's happening,
they don't
think anybody saw that.
Right.
And so when Portia's saying that, or when Sheree's saying that, Portia said that, you fucked Shamia, in Phaedra's mind, she can deny, or, not bring that up because she doesn't know that everybody
been seen
saw it
on camera. Oh, wow.
Exactly. So rewinding to last night, they were talking about what happened, and Portia was like, Candy, when you take low blows at me, and you say something about me, I'm going to say something about you. Basically,
I made this shit up.
Exactly.
That's what that means.
Basically.
If you're gonna take low blows about me and Candy's low blows are true,
right, I'm
gonna make up shit about you.
Right. Yeah.
And I personally think that's bad for the show.
It's bad for the show, and it's bad for her doing that is kind of taking the reality show veil off and saying, I'm gonna make up shit about you so we can, if you're gonna hit me with some real stuff on television, I'm gonna make up some stuff. And people are not gonna know. It's like she Donald Trump in it. Right.
She's basically we're gonna muddy the water with some alternate facts because I'm telling the truth about you.
Right. But I still can't get over Candy pulling out those printouts of those texts and just kind of distributing them around the table. Did you see that?
No, I didn't see it. I saw a clip of that.
Oh yeah, you should go back and watch it.
Wow.
I was cracking up.
And saying how she was Portia had made some sexual references towards her.
So what happened that night? Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. What else happened? Sheree and Bob, the clip of the abuse allegations aired last night. So there was like that whole fallout. And
it's crazy to think that she had just popped off on Kenya.
Oh, that came up, as a matter of fact.
How was
that came up, girl, let me tell you.
Okay.
So Sheree was like, Kenya, you making light of domestic violence, that really hurt me. And Kenya was like, wait, hold on. That only came up because you had tried to, punk me about Matt. And I was like, hold up. Aren't you a victim yourself? And then they played the flashback. Ooh. And so it got into like this big nasty argument back and forth. And Phaedra was like, well, at some point, everybody said something about everybody. So we just need to move on. And then the conversation stopped.
Yeah. Phaedra's wearing me. I like Phaedra as a person. But this Southern Belle... No.
I don't. I thought I did, but I don't.
I mean... Okay, I take that back, too. I'm just saying, I liked Phaedra as a person. But now I don't because it's coming across so fake.
Yeah.
It's so like this Southern Belle, I have a way of doing things. I'm polite and I have etiquette. We know that's not what you are and what you do.
Not with the swimwear.
Not with any of it. Not with you over there on camera saying that Candy was fucking Shamia and then you let Portia get thrown underneath the bus. That's something that true friends, if they freaking frat, well, Frick don't let frat get thrown on the bus. I would have stepped in there too.
Right.
And I wish on these shows there were more people that are about it. I wish there would be people like, yes, I actually did say that. I said you fuck Shamia. What would that do to the world if she said that? And Candy would have been like, oh, that's a lie. You are, but I said it. Okay, Candy, I said it. That's how I would be.
I agree.
They get there and be like, who? Who said what?
Who said that?
Who said that? Really? Who said it? And there's footage of the person who said it.
Right.
That's the shocking part to me. That's the reason why I lost faith, respect for Phaedra and Portia, really. It's like this fake little thing and how she did Apollo. Don't act like you won't own the air mattress with him.
But back to fake.
Over there about to blow the air mattress up.
Back to fake. Sheree is getting sued again. Did you see that? Sheree is getting sued.
It's a cautionary tale. Like I feel like I'm a little cautious about it because I'm sitting here. I'm renovating my house, and the way these bills are coming at me in association with this house. I mean, I hope no lawsuit pops up against me.
But that's not even the tea. I mean, we know Sheree can't pay, but that's not even it. The fact is that the company got the judgment against Sheree, and they tried to go and put a lien on the house, but they couldn't find the house in the records because it's not actually in her name.
Oh, wow.
The house is not actually in her name. Did you get that? The house is not actually in her name.
It's not mom's name?
It has transferred ownership several times between relatives and corporations.
So she's doing that to avoid being sued, or that's what's happening?
Bingo. So now, because so many people are trying to sue Sheree, they're trying to band together to force Sheree to sell off the property or some of the property to pay the debts.
Oh, wow.
So we'll see.
Damn, Sheree. Chateau Sheree has been a disaster. And She by Sheree was a disaster. She needs to stop calling things Sheree. No, don't call nothing else Sheree.
Oh, my God.
Don't say nothing else. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Because this is turned into not a good thing. Once it has that Sheree blessing, it's not good.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting.
Something I want to talk about, too, is this new footage that came out, Mike Brown footage.
Oh, yeah.
That shows that he may not have robbed the store. So there was footage that came out that showed him walking into the store, handing the clerk a bag that the clerk took and smelled.
11 hours before the video that we saw 2 years ago.
Exactly. So 11 hours before this what is captured on this new footage that was shown and released. So hypothetically speaking, it could have been the second time he came back in could have been something in reference to the first time.
Correct.
The deal, something that they gave, the cigaros, whatever. Cigarillos weren't something, they shorted him or something. It could have been something related to that. When I first saw the last video, the first footage that was put out, I thought Mike Brown had went in there and stole something and didn't want to, and they were trying to make him pay for it.
I think everybody did. I think that was the general narrative that, people were trying to paint.
And it tells you how deceitful the police officers are. They only put out the footage that supported their narrative. And they wonder why people don't trust the police.
Right.
It's because of stuff like this. If you're going to release the footage, release all the footage so we can see and make an educated decision as to what our opinion is based upon everything that they have. Or don't release any of it. Like, I don't know. Like, you know, so I just feel like you can't give people, but people do that.
All the time.
All the time.
All the time.
Trying to throw people off. And so now that changes my...
And that, you know, I saw somebody on CNN today basically arguing that, you know, what happened in the convenience store had no bearings on Mike Brown's interaction with Darren Wilson because Darren Wilson didn't even know that the alleged robbery even took place. It was an unrelated incident, which is true in that regards. However, what you can't do is you can't use these two videos that if you say have nothing to do with the incident to, you know, paint the character of this individual in the public opinion, or you know what I mean? Like you can't do that. It's a really shitty thing to do.
I agree.
That's all I got.
And that's the reason why they did it.
So, I wonder what else is out there in that case and other cases, and
yeah, it just makes right now. I just feel like I don't trust the police. I don't trust the government. Like I just feel like
I don't trust anybody.
I used to feel like a period of time. It was better being not woke. Now that I'm so conscious, now that I have doubt, I feel like it's just such a pessimistic view of
everything.
And I feel like that's why people are not voting. That's why they feel like it doesn't matter. Either way I vote, certain things are going to remain the same. Mm-hmm. I feel like that's what's happening. People feel disenfranchised. People feel like what you know, they're all lying to us. They're all not telling us the truth. So why do I need to feel like I'm involved only for nothing really to change?
Right. And that's why we have Trump and Sean Spicer's lying ass.
It's like they overwhelm us every day with so much shit that's fraudulent and lies that like you don't even have the capacity to even like deal. You can't pick what issue you want to attack because there's so much stuff.
Another one the next day.
So you let the other stuff go that was from a couple of weeks ago. Mm-hmm. Like the Democrats, I think they're just overwhelmed. They don't know what to address.
And when you do address something, it's always like spun into something else.
And then if you do address it, you don't have enough people in the Senate or the House to do anything about it.
Right.
So that is a lesson to all of us. If you think that your vote doesn't matter, it does matter. You better get your ass to the midterm elections. And what I was so disappointed about was the recent election here in LA.
With like 13% of the people.
It was dismal.
It was terrible.
It was terrible. And if that is an indication of what's going to happen in the midterm elections next year, that could change this whole... If we went out in the midterm elections and voted and got the Senate back and the House back, that would change everything.
Yeah,
or at least
difference.
At least get one of them back, the Senate or the House, to stop this fuckery. Literally, I have another word to it. Stop this fuckery from going on. We could do that. But if only we are one of the most enlightened, democratic cities, liberal cities in the United States, and only 13% of us came out last week.
Yeah, that was sad.
I got a little passionate.
Got my little sticker.
Yeah, I voted too. Got a little passionate there. I did.
You did.
The Say What Now of the week.
People need to hear it.
I mean,
I think that,
you go vote. If you feel like your life does not matter, it is on the ballot. If you feel like things need to change, it is on the ballot. And it could get worse. People think things can't get worse. It's like the apocalypse is happening. And people do not see it. It is apocalypse. We literally have a dictator.
I feel like we've turned into one of those conspiracy podcasts now.
Oh, okay. Let's pull it back.
The aliens.
The aliens. Say what now? Get into the Say What Now of the week.
Oh, this was a good story.
It was really good.
This is a good story.
This was one of the ones that's like, what? That can't be true.
So I'm going to just pop off the headline. Naked brothers, as in brothers, real life blood brothers, were caught passionately making out by a dumpster before punching a woman in the face while they were high on mushrooms.
Wow.
Yeah. It happened in Indianapolis. They were in their apartment complex running around butt naked. And then next thing you know, they were making out by a dumpster. People in the complex came out. They were like, what the hell are you guys doing? A woman got involved. They chased her. She ran to her car. Wait, no, I'm not done.
They chased her?
They chased her.
Oh, God.
Yeah, she walked up on them with the camera, and she got too close, so they bopped her in the head, and then she ran, and they chased after her, and she locked herself in her car, and they were banging on the windows and the doors, And then they started, like, getting in and out of unlocked cars in the parking lot, which is really weird. And then the police came and arrested them.
Wow.
And they were high on psychedelic mushrooms and marijuana.
Help us, Lord.
And they were 21 and 24, so they were young, doing the absolute most.
Wow. Making out.
Running
like, down people, punching them.
I don't know what kind of mushrooms those were, but keep them far away from me.
That sounds like something you could take and never be the same again.
Never bath salts.
Bath salts. That was...
Remember that epidemic? Yeah.
But they shut that down real quick.
They did.
Because they stopped selling them at Bed Bath & Beyond. Bath salts has been banned.
Oh, my God.
Like, done. Oh, my goodness. So, that is the end of our podcast.
Yep.
It goes by so quickly.
Every time.
You get the show started, and then we get to talking, and then...
It's because I don't see you over the weekend.
Right.
So.
Oh,
I know.
Thank you, Love Muffins, for listening to the B. Scott Show. Make sure you go to iTunes and rate and review and subscribe.
Yes.
And of course, double kisses. Mwah, mwah. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you so much for listening to the B. Scott Show. You can find me on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube at Love B. Scott. And make sure you review the show on iTunes. And you can always find me on lovebscott.com.